This video is not meant for children and is brought to you by support from Patreon. Hello, and welcome back. I am Maester Aelix, and this is Stellaris Empires. And we are right back we left off here on Stellaris, and we're just going to go down my list of empires, explain what they are, why I built them, and if you want to play them, how to play them. So, just scrolling down. The Ascendancy. These guys is, their origin is Teachers of the Shroud, which is psychic. And, that is the only ascension path for them is psychic, and man, these guys get it so fast and so early, it's great. Let's go over a few things. Ascensionist, more ascension tiers, beautiful. Beacon of Liberty, monthly unity up. Egalitarian, mostly because we want these, like, Beacon of Liberty things. Fanatic Spiritualist is highly necessary. And monthly unity up. Alright. Latent Psionics, which is really good. And again, more unity. And that gives a bonus to all research, so why not a bonus to all research? Society research, because usually that's where psionics pop up, so we want a little bit more there. Going with traditional, more unity. And again, the whole point is to get to that ascension path and then just tear through it. Now, Deviance, Governing Ethics Attraction, not really a mainstay of this. The little extra groups help with a little bit more unity, but they're not huge. And Sedentary, pop growth from immigration, not a huge deal. Resettlement cost, well, if we're not resettling things, we just let them go where they want, things generally work out. So let's go through. Alright, I picked this appearance because I felt it fit the aesthetic. I chose this room because it has this big book and the candles, and it feels very, spiritual. And so, with this big round crest and this round here, I figured the big round crest on their head works well, and the gold robes just tie it all together. So yeah, Humanoid, this particular one. Species name, the Serene. Haha. And then Serene. So I figured, the Serenian. I just figured, quiet, peaceful, serene. The power of theocracy is not to be understated. It is through prayer that we as a people found peace and unity. We have progressed in all ways, and now when the heavens open up to us. So that's pretty cool. I went with humans SPQR, and mostly just kind of the names feel really strong, and that's good for leaders, planets. Plus, Olympia. You get a little bit of just our own culture bleeding in, and then the with the Classes 1, Classes 2, they're all just called classes. Yeah, we don't really care about the ships so much as our people. And again, going over these traits, latent psionic, intelligent, natural sociologist, traditional, with deviance and sedentary. A nice solid block for just shooting through research and gaining unity. Alright, this Serenia. I forget why I called it this, but the people are the Serene, and star name is Crete because SPQR. I went with Savannah World because it everything kind of blends in and it looks more harmonious with the mountains there, plus a little bit more yellowy gold in the grass. There's no other reason for Savannah Province, but it's nice. It works. Starting solar system is random. Doesn't really matter how the system is to start. And of course, humanoid cities, because just they're humanoids. Origin, Teachers of the Shroud. So this path blocks all ascension path except psionics. The species trait is latently psionic, which is pretty sweet. We can build Shroud beacons at starbases. Communication with the Shroud Walker Enclave immediately. And we are guaranteed to get to psionic theory, though not necessarily immediately, which is why I was focusing on the society research. So we have to be spiritualist. We cannot be a fanatic purifier or have a natural design or augmentation bazaars, and are not machines, which is fine by me. Alright, they are, again, fanatic spiritualists, mostly for the additional unity, and egalitarians, so we can have the Beacon of Liberty. And that's, again, just monthly unity, and the empire size from Pops is also nice, especially later on, and Ascensionists are great. It has to be some level of spiritualist, and we're not a GigaCorp, so yeah, ultimate goal of this empire is to ascend to even greater levels of fulfillment through psionics. Alright, based on government, we are spiritualists, so...
I serve the faithful. There is no greater calling.
Yep. I think that seems to fit, that softy... Yeah, it's real nice. I like it. The Ascendancy, or just Ascendancy, because they are trying to ascend. And as for the flag, I went with the kind of gold and then the, vertical ascension line of gray, because they're kind of gray, so I figured it'd be, based off their body. And I went with this, not only to help better match the thing in the background, but to me this looks like, kind of outstretched hands reaching down to pull up. So I think this is really clever. I'm pretty proud of this one. Ship appearance, again, humanoid, and I really like the humanoid ship set. It's got really clean lines. Plus you got, big thrusters. Who doesn't love big thrusters? Plus, where's our science? Colony, science ship. The science ship has these big overarching bow things, and that just kind of goes with the, round aesthetic that we've got going. Clothing 1 of 6 is robes. Color variant 1 of 4 is gray and gold. This was perfect. I just hit random on the name. I was not really, feeling any kind of picky on this. And we went for Eye for Talent because experienced leaders help, especially with your scientists at the beginning. So, again, what you're going to want to do is when you're playing these guys, the first thing you're going to want to do is pick up from once you get your first Ascension unlocked is Harmony. Or no, you want to work through the Harmony Ascension path and then pick up One Vision to start. And again, this is just to turbocharge your way through the Unity gains. You may even want to not start a second science ship so you don't have to pay the Unity cost for an additional leader, just to keep that rolling. But, these people make so much. It's kind of crazy. And at the start, instead of setting your homeworld to a capital world to start, you may want to set it to an ecclesiarchy center. Again, just pumping out that Unity to try to get through your Unity paths faster. After the first one, I like to go with Discovery, which then leads into Technological Ascendancy, which gets you more rare research and increases your research speed, since being latently psionic and intelligent and come on, scroll up. Latent psionics work really well together, just enhancing that tech. So these guys, not necessarily pacifist levels of, hey, I'm just going to do my own thing, leave me alone. But because of once you get your psionics, the game just opens up. If whatever you do want to do for your third one, I like the Harmony tree because it helps with keeping the planets I do have better controlled. I wouldn't say so much in line, but working right. And this is just a real fun one. Getting through your psionics real quick is great. especially if you luck out and one of your latent psionic leaders is like the one you pick as, you know, head of state, or even just like a planetary governor. It's a little bit of a roll of a dice, but later on you just start getting more and more psionic stuff. Keep your eyes out for the council choice to get free research into psionics, like 25% towards this. Oh, yes, please. Very yes, please. So try out the Ascendancy. I think you'll like them. Definitely suggest going with the aesthetic on these guys, because it is rather nice. Go for maximizing your unity at first, then go for a great deal of science after that, and psychic all the way. And I think you're going to really like this. With that being said, here's where I'm going to say thank you all for joining me. I really hope you're enjoying this series as much as I'm enjoying making it for all of you. If you do, you know what to do. It's to watch 7 or 8 or more of my videos, because that helps the algorithm know you like my stuff. Like, comment, and of course subscribe. It's a little click for you, but a really big deal for me, and I greatly appreciate everyone who does. And with that being said, I shall see you all on the next one. And I'd like to give a special shout out to all my patrons who help make these videos possible. Aaron Smith, Brian Pelfrey, Chris Armstrong, Dennis Detman, Harry Thompson, and Mark Milius. Thank you all so much for your contributions. I wouldn't have this channel without you. Thank you very much.